Testing, testing, testing.
Bro,
What?
that shit's so laggy.
What?
That shit's so laggy. That shit's so laggy.
You in here is not gonna make it good at all, bro.
What the fuck is that? That's a wreck.
Rightio. Gold Coast versus Essendon. Final game of the home and away season. If Gold Coast win, they're in the finals. Essendon win. The Dogs are in the finals. Nothing special happens to Essendon. So if the Gold Coast win, Hawthorn will finish 8th and play the Giants in a elimination final, and the Dogs will finish 9th and miss. Whereas if the Bombers win, the Dogs will play the Giants, the Hawks will play the Dockers, and the Suns will be out. Game is about 6 minutes from getting underway. And yeah. We'll be back in about 4 minutes' time. Radio, we got the toss of the coin. Zach Merritt's won the toss for the Bombers. He's kicking to the right of my screen. You don't have a screen, but yeah. Umpires tonight, Brendan Hosking, 16. Nathan Williamson, 22. Robert Finlay, 23. Nathan Toner, 25. Teams tonight for the Gold Coast, we've got Will Powell, Bodie Hewlin, Sam Collins, John Noble, Mac Andrew, Dan Rioli, Lockie Weller, Matt Rao, Braden Fiorini, Took Miller, Ben Ainsworth, Bailey Humphrey, Ben Long, Ethan Reid, Ben King, Jared Witt, Alex Davies, Noah Anderson, Sam Flanders, Jake Rogers, Connor Butterick, Joel Jeffrey, Jai Farah. And for Essendon, we have Andy McGrath, Jaden Laverde, Jaden Nguyen, Mason Redmond, Lockie Blackiston. I don't know how to say that. Archie Roberts, Xavier Dersma, Zach Merritt, Luamin Lual, Matt Grolfi, Peter Wright, Sam Durham, Kyle Langford, Liam McMahon, Isaac Kako, Todd Goldstein, Archie Perkins, Dylan Shield, Jackson Pryor, the former Lion, Jai Menzies, Angus Clark, Reese Unwood, and Saad Al Hawley. And we're underway. Goldstein's won the tap down to Anderson. And we're lagging. We're lagging already. Oh, wait, hang on. Anderson kicks it inside 50 for the Suns. And it is Ben Long who takes the mark. The umpire hasn't called mark. It's called pull up. I reckon that was a mark to Ben Long. Ben Long definitely marked that. Anyway, it's the umpire's call. Umpire's balled it back up. And Witts taps it down. There's a heap of Suns players trying to robe it, but Merritt gets the clearance. Although he's turned it over, and yeah, Suns have it at the top of the 50. It's Took. He's kicked it long, and that is a great mark. Sam Durham, I think that is. He's just taken a great mark at fullback. Don't know what he's doing back there, but he's back there. Short into the pocket. Back to Durham in this goal square. Kicks long. I thought there should be a free kick. Bombers there for a hold, but nevertheless, Rao gets rid of it, and that's got to be holding the ball. Miller has it. Hands to Noble. Noble might have been taken high. Gives it to Rao. Kicks it back inside 50 for the Bombers, and Ben Long has marked it this time. Is it Ben Long? No, it's not Ben Long. I can't see. My image quality is not good. It is... Could be Lockie Weller. No, it's Jai Farah. He's played on. Snapped around the corner, and it's behind. Suns lead 1-0. Redmond's about to kick it. Oh, it's a short kick. I'm not sure whether that was 15. He's kicked it to Durham, who has it on the wing. Another short kick to Kyle Langford. Risky but short. The Bombers are going to Archie Roberts, who's going to wind up. And we're lagging again. We're lagging. Archie Roberts is frozen. He's kicking the ball on the logo. Oh, wait, he's kicked it. He's kicked it long, and Peter Wright's had a piece of it. But we're lagging again. Wow. Rao off to Noble, to McGrath, hands to Merritt, hands to Durham, turns it over to Witts, and the umpire will have it. It is locked up just in the close right corner of the square. Finlay will ball it up for us. I reckon that should have been a free kick to Witts there in the ruck, but nevertheless, it's play on. Merritt's socketed it. He'll kick it from midair inside the Bombers' 50, and Lemon Lawal has managed to get it out of bounds for the Bombers. Boundary umpire throws it back in. Gold seam free maybe there. Who cares? Kako is tackled and we'll have the ball up. About 30 metres out in the pocket for Bombers. He wasn't throwing that, I don't know. Suns are going to work it out of the back line here. Going long to Bailey Humphrey. Shakes a tackle and kicks it long to Ben King, who's marked. Ben King, that's a great mark. He's marked that on Jaden Laverde, and he will line up from the pocket about, I don't know how far out that is, but it's kickable. He should kick this. Just completely out marks Laverde there. And banking. He's coming second in the Coleman with 62 goals so far. Hopefully he can make 63 if this goes through. Ben King, he's got the goal and the Suns are up 7-0 in the first quarter. 16 minutes, 12 to go. And Ben King has gold. So that brings his tally to 63 for the season. As I mark that down on my sheet, Suns are up 7-0. And I will mark that down on my stats as well, right here. We've got 6. It's just showing the replay. Yeah, it was really good play from the Suns. And in Ben King executing the goal. Andrew's taking a mark on Peter Wright in the back line. He's being told to get back to the 9. Andrew's going to kick it out of the Bombers' D50 down the wing. We're freezing, so I'm not sure if there's going to be a mark or not. This lag is really annoying me, but anyways, Mac Andrews kicked it. Looks like it's going down the wing. We're freezing. I don't know what's happening. Sorry for these technical difficulties. Remember, we tried to stream. Oh, hang on. It's just skipped, and we have a mark into the Bombers in the forward pocket. A mark to the Suns. They're going to have a shot for goal. Ben Ainsworth has marked it in the pocket. And he's going to line up. Gee, I really want the Bombers to win. I want the Dogs in the finals. Wouldn't it be good if the Bombers were able to pull something off? But Ben Ainsworth's going to run around and absolutely shank it. Oh, hang on. It's gone on top of the square somehow. Bombers get the hands out to Al Hawley, to Merritt, who kicks it into the pocket where Dersma takes the mark. He's going to kick it back across the goals. Not sure who he's kicking to, but it ends up with, I can't see, my screen's pixelated, but the Bombers are going to kick it outside 50 down the wing. Al Hawley's there in the marking contest. Noble looks like it's about to be pushed in the back. Never mind, the Suns marked it on the wing. Fuck this connection. Ben King somehow got it inside 50 now. About 48 metres out from goal, I'm going to say they've set the mark at. So he's going to have a shot. Ben King, he's already got one. He's got the only goal of the night so far. Yeah, he completely was a lot better than Laverde again in that contest. He was just quicker than to get to the ball. It's a big kick. He's probably going to have to kick it from just inside the 50. Ben King winds up. It's a good-looking kick. He's got the goal. Suns go up 13-0. Score is 2-1, 13-0, Bombers. And the Bombers are not off to a good start, but I believe they can come back. So the Bombers have lost their last 5 games, and they lost to Carlton, St Kilda, Geelong, Sydney, and way back to the Western Bulldogs in round 20. That's their last 5. Bombers have lost. They've also lost the last 3 meetings between these two teams. A few weeks ago at Marvel Stadium when the Suns got up by 41. And we all remember that thriller last year when the Suns won by 1 with Mac Andrew kicking the goal after the siren. And also last year, the Suns getting up by 11 on the Gold Coast. Suns have also lost their last 2 games this season, but they've won 3 before that, including beating the Lions, and it's pretty hard to beat the Lions. Anyway, we're back to the middle. Shields got the clearance. I think this is Shields' last game. I don't think he's signed with anyone else yet, and he's leaving. But anyway, we're frozen in the balls. Never mind, we're on the ground. Dersman's there, gets the handball to... What the hell? At break. Still freezing. Ball's on the wing. Tried to chuck us into an ad for a second, and then it chucked us back to this where the ball's in the air. This is no good. This is not a good start for the streaming bit. The Suns are up by 7 points. So, apologies to my one viewer right now. I'm going to have to end this stream as we have crap quality. We'll have another go right now. So the ball's gone inside 50. Long might have been taken high. There's 11:11 left on the clock in the first on my screen. And the ball's gone through for behind, which puts the Suns another point up, 14-6 they lead. 2 goals, 2-1 goal zip. Yeah, I reckon Long should have got a free kick there. But anyway, Looks like Roberts is going to kick it in. He said he's going long. He's gone down the wing, and Peter Wright's almost marked it, but he's fumbled. Humphrey gets the hands out to Andrew, who I can't see who that is, but they've kicked it inside 50 for the Suns, and that was almost a great mark. I'm not sure how Bombers mate got rid of that there, but it's got Archie Roberts, who's gone back to 36 for Bombers, to Shield, to Zach Merritt, who is almost has the ball out of the Suns 50. Roberts run past for the handball, but he didn't want it, and instead Merritt's gone to the wing where Goldstein marks. Is Goldstein playing again next year? Let me know in the comments. I don't know. He's given it off to Roberts, who I reckon that was almost out of bounds, but boundary umpires have called it. Instead, Bombers have turned it over, gone to Took Miller, who's just going to play on and kick it long to Ben Long. That's running long to Long, who is about the mark's about 42 metres out from goal based off my no good eyes. So Long is going to line up for a long shot. Suns lead 14-6, trying to go one more goal up. They're playing for the finals. They've got to be. Yeah, Long has missed that. It was just a bit too far out for him. Suns now lead 2-3-15 to 1 goal 6. 1 goal 0 behinds. And he's out of bounds on the wing. Sorry, I'm just sending a text. Damien Hardwick looking very serious in the coach's box. He knows what's on the line for the Suns as the boundary umpire throws it in. Goldstein, that was a really good ruck contest there. But anyway, Shields managed to get a handball off to Dersma, who's kicked it to a small pack where Lual was, but Lual didn't get it. Instead, it's off to Rao, who's off to Davies, and we're freezing again. Davies kicked it long, and yeah, he couldn't. Farah couldn't get a mark there. It's gone out of bounds. My screen says 8 minutes 45 left. 15-6. I don't know if that's right, but I'm just calling off what I'm seeing on my screen. In the meantime, I think, Goldstein's received a free kick. I'm not sure what for. I didn't see. But Williamson's giving him a free kick. He's going to call him to play on now. And Goldstein's going to... I thought he was going to thump it, but he's just toe poked it down to the wing. I don't know how Durham got rid of that. Davies is throwing everything he has. He really wants his finals. Shield off to Roberts. Roberts somehow gets the handball, but gives it to Rao, who flicks it up to Rioli, who flicks it off to his teammate. And I thought that was going to be a ball up or a free kick or anything, but nevertheless, Bombers get it out. Peter Wright's out deep on the wing towards the Bombers 50. He's kicked it long. Holy moly, that's a big kick. He's gone for Lual, who's jumping and doing everything, but he just can't mark it. Anyway, Suns off to Andrew, to Noble, who kicks it out to Mill. No, that's Davies, not Miller. Plays on. And I think that's Rioli that's running through. Yeah, it's Rioli. He's running through the middle and has hit Ben King up, who's about 35 metres out from goal. That was a really good piece of play from Mac Andrew, John Noble, Dan Rioli, and Ben King for the Suns. And Ben King is going to line up for goal number... I'm not sure how many he's kicked. I know he kicked the first one. I don't know. I forgot who kicked the second one. Anyways, he strolls in, and he kicks the Suns another goal. They go another goal up. They now lead 3-3, 21 to 106. 6 minutes 47 left in the first quarter. And that is another goal to Ben King. I'll mark that down on my sheet. We have had an improved connection. And I've just lost it for a second here. I'm going back in. Yeah, it was a really good goal there from those Gold Coast boys, especially Dan Rioli's run through the middle and they hit up Ben King. And I must be really behind because my score says 22, but I'm only just after the Ben King goal. So we are lagging a bit. So I might just hide my score. I'll just remove that and just call it off what I'm seeing. Anyway, Fiorini's shot it straight across the Ben King. He's going to line up for another one. So I think he misses this one. I think he misses this one because the score goes to 22, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm behind a little bit. Anyways, Ben King is going to come through and, yeah, miss it like I thought. We are seriously behind on my stream. Redmond's going to kick it in for the Bombers. He's kicked it down the wing. And, Merritt's put the pressure on Anderson there. And still in the middle of the ground. I think that's Sexton there, number 3 for the Suns. He's hit up big Ethan Reid, who has gone back to Sam Flanders, who's gone into Took. Now, I'm not sure if Took's got this. Nutley's gone short to Noah Anderson, the captain, who is going to have it about 25 out from goal. I actually think he's already kicked the goal, but on my screen it shows him he hasn't kicked it. Yeah, I'm going to end this stream at quarter time because my thing is gone to shit. Anyway, Anderson. He runs in from about 35 out. Yeah, he's got the goal for the Suns. And the Bombers have real problems early. Suns moved to 4-4-28 to 1 goal, 0 behind, 6 for the Bombers. 4 minutes 10 it says on my screen. But I'm pretty sure the game's probably already going again. I'm going to try get some improved connection. Excuse me. Who are my viewers? Ah, fuck. Technical issue with 7 Plus, apparently. Alright, so I don't know what you're seeing, but I've got 3 minutes 52 left on my clock, and Dersman is trying to get the ball out of the Bombers' D50. Instead, Merritt does, and the Bombers have it on the wing. They're under pressure from the Suns, which has made them turn it over. Ethan Reid can't pick it up. Sorry, I think that was actually Brady Hewland. And he's gone back to Alex Davies, I think that is. It's not Alex Davies, it's Will Powell. Anyways, I've kicked it long to both Witts and Reid had a piece of it, but anyway, they flick it out. Flanders is going to reload at the top of the 50s, gone to, yeah, it was Will Powell. He's kicked it long. Oh, they fumbled. I'm not sure that was a handball, but it was a throw to Noble, who's gone to Miller, who's gone in, and somehow he keeps going back across the goals. They keep falling on top of each other. Nguyen tried hard for the Bombers. McGrath tried to burst through everyone, but instead turned it over to Anderson, who's kicked another goal for the for the Suns. Suns moved to 5-4-34, and the Bombers are still on 6. Yep, that's where we're at. Who are my viewers saying? Got 5 viewers now. Wow. Yeah, it was a stupid turnover from Andy McGrath of the Bombers to Noah Anderson, who has made the Bombers pay. Demmer's still cranky, but if I was Demmer, I'd be happy. All Australian Suns in the squad: Anderson, Collins, King, Long, and Rao. You know, I can't think of any other players on that Suns list that deserve a spot in the squad. Of course, we know the All-Australian team gets announced tomorrow night. And I posted my predicted team in a short. Dom Toretto doesn't want the stream to end. But sorry, Dom Toretto. We might have to. We'll definitely chuck it on a pause because we have really shit internet. Well, it's not even internet. I think it's just 7 Plus. It's really laggy. I'm gonna have to work out a new setup for it. It's not in 7 Plus. Screwing me up again. So it just loads up the crap like this where just spawns to random points in the game. So yeah. Anyway, Long's kicked another goal. Long's kicked a goal. Suns moved to 40 now. 40-6. Williamson bounces it. Goldstein somehow gets a clearance. Unusual to see Ruckman getting the clearance, but it's going to go out of bounds about 35 metres out from the Bombers' goal. The Suns want insufficient intent, but I don't think that's happening. I don't know what you guys are all seeing, but on my screen I have a minute 46 left to go. Counting down now because the ball's being thrown back in. Flanders gets a handball out, and the Suns have a massive flow of handballs. Powell to Witts to Rowell on the wing, who's under pressure from Shield. Long picks it up to Ewland, who's kicked it long, but it's been chest marked by Laverde, who's given the hands to Redmond, who's going to shoot it out sideways to Lual, who's dropped the mark, but it's managed to put the pressure on, and we will get a ball up. Yeah, he's put the pressure on Fiorini. For those that don't know, Adelaide is playing Collingwood in the qualifying final next week, and Geelong is playing Brisbane. And if the Suns win this, anyway, Rouse kicked it, and that should be, I don't know whether that's a trip or a tunneling or a high contact, but so there should have been a free kick back there. Nevertheless, Langford has it in the middle. He's kicked it. It's a shit kick along the ground. And the Suns are going to reload off half back. Gone across to can't see the numbers. Noble has it now. I think that's Noble. Kicked it into Powell, I think. A very blurry image. I do not like this at all. He's gone off to. I actually cannot see who these people are, but now they've zoomed in. It's Noble. And there's 5 seconds left in the quarter. Siren's going to go. Rao's going to burst through. I think that's a goal. I think he's kicked a goal. Yeah, he's kicked a goal on the Siren. So the Suns will be 46-6 at quarter time. And we're going to take a break. So we're gonna have another go at we are going to a different room with a different screen. I'm now watching. I will now be calling off free to air channel 7 rather than the laggy, unreliable 7 plus. If this doesn't work, then unfortunately the stream will have to end. Yeah, that's it, guys. New to StreamYard. If you want to do live streaming like me, go to StreamYard. Don't just go to StreamYard. Hit the link in my comments because that will. Go to StreamYard. Don't just go to StreamYard. Hit the link in my comments because that will. Go to StreamYard. Only people will make their subscriptions public. Alright, so now I need to go in there.
Do you need a charger?
I probably will, but who cares? Probably need me notes. I need Sharpie. Little baby. I'm sorry, Mom. I don't need to look professional, bro.
Are you live?
Yes.
Oh, fuck off. Shit, bro. Who's watching? Show me who's watching.
No one. I've no viewers right now. But that's okay, because I'm not after viewers.
That's alright.
I'm just after a bit of com practice on a reliable TV. Anyways, we are now good to go again. I think the second quarter's just started. I'll start calling that in a couple minutes. Yeah, alright, the Bombers have already gone deep, but I think Bombers are going to kick it right back out of the Suns' forward line. And Durham is marked. Bombers are now kicking to the left where the Suns were kicking last quarter. Durham's kicked a thumping 50-metre kick down the line. The spoils came from everywhere. Andrews picked it up. Andrew doesn't have it. Andrew's got to get a free kick there. He does. Mac Andrew receives the free. Kyle Langford just would not let him go. Mac Andrews going to kick it short to Euland. That's not got to be holding the ball. Nope, umpire calls play on. I think he got a handball. McGrath kicks it to Peter Wright, who's marked it on the 50 for the Bombers. And he is going to go for goal. I reckon he's too far out. I don't reckon he's going to kick it from here. But the Bombers, they're already 40 points down. It's only the start of the second quarter, so they're going to need to get a goal from this. Even if Peter Wright doesn't kick it, even if he doesn't kick it, they've got to get it to the top of the square and get a goal from it because they need a goal. Anyways, he's given it a good effort. I reckon, it's just missed. It's just gone to the right. +1 to the Bombers. Noble's going to play on. Kick it out to, I can't see. who's kicked it. Andrew now has it, gone to Rioli, who's gone out wide to Anderson. He's kicked it long down the line to the 1-on-1 between Long and Roberts. Roberts is putting the pressure on for the Bombers, but Long ends up with it and has kicked it straight down Jackson Pryor's throat. Jackson Pryor's a gun. Anyway, Pryor's played on. It's an interesting kick, but it works out all right for the Bombers in the end. They'll play on, and McGrath has it just outside 50. He's going to poke it to Langford, who has it just into the Bombers' defensive half. Anyways, he's gone back to Roberts, who's just outside Bombers D50. He's being called to go. I think he's gone. Yeah, Langford had the ball smacked out of his arms, but he marked it. So Langford has it deep on the wing. He's gone short to Roberts, I think that is. Played on back to Langford. Langford has to be one of the clumsiest footballers I've seen. But anyway, Zach Merritt, number 7, gives it to Todd Goldstein, who gives it to, I can't see, but Kako. I think Kako's going to end up with the mark here. He kind of got a push in the back, but he kind of got... Oh, he's grabbing his balls. Poor Kako. But he's going to wind up from about... Oh, he's be about 35 metres out. I think he's on a tight angle, so he's going to go around the corner. Yeah, he's played on. Yeah, he's just kicked that. Didn't get enough of that curve on it that we like to see. Anyways, Jeffrey's going to kick it in for the Suns. He left the square, so the umps call him to play on. And he kicked. That's a thumping kick down. It's not even that far, to be honest. But it looked thumping to me. Davies in there crushing. But, Humphrey just crashing. Ben King tries to win a free, but Redmond handles it off. Bombers going to kick it, but they've turned it over. Fiorini gets the hands, but he's turning it over back to the Bombers. Pryor has it to McGrath. Oh, he's touched by Noble, so it's going to be play on. I think that's going to be holding the ball. Guelphy was gone there, but Noble's played on. Gone to Flanders, who's kicked it long. McGrath in a good position, but does nothing. Reed had it. Goes to Humphrey. Humphrey's gone through for a point. Yeah, Guelphy's gone straight off the ground after being cooked there by Johnny Noble. He's being dragged by the coach. Oh, he's hit his head. That's why he's gone off. But I reckon he shouldn't have. If he wasn't so crap, he wouldn't have hit his head. Anyway, Bombers kick it down the line. There's a few of them there in the pack, along with some Suns players to Mulga. It's going to go out of bounds on the far wing, about halfway up the ground. Yeah, just in line with the middle of the ground there. Boundary ump's going to throw it in. He gives it a good old fling. I reckon Goldstein was held there, but Witts just dumps him on the ground after it. Anyway, Miller has it. Miller gives it, or Anderson ended up with it. Flanders to Miller to, I couldn't see who that was. I still can't see who that is. It's moving too quickly for me. But Wright ends up with it, outmarking Andrew. Plays on the Bombers, moving the ball quickly here. McMahon has it, and he's going to kick it long into Kako, who just couldn't stick the mark, but it's rolled over the line for a point. Kako and Johnny Noble were in the contest there. I think Noble's going to kick it in. Yeah, Noble will take the kick in for the Suns. Or straight up the guts, gone to Anderson, who's just inside the D50 for the Suns. Oh, Anderson doesn't have any more options in the corridor, so he's going to have to go out wide. I think they're overloading that right side. He just shot it out wide to Oh, hang on. There's a bit of carry on off the ball, and it's gone out of bounds just outside the Suns' forward 50, and they're going to throw it in. Yeah, Humphrey and Roberts were just involved in a bit of a scuffle there off the ball. Shields going to kick it for the Bombers. Kicked it to Wright. I think Wright's beating Mac Andrew at the moment. It was Andrew that kicked that goal after the siren to win the game for the Suns last year at Marvel. Anyway, Wright's kicked it down and he's turned it over. Yeah, Humphrey darts it across to Ben Long, who's played on, and they keep handballing at the Suns. Anderson's got it. He's kicked it long into Ben King. It was a bouncing ball. Ben King's just happy to take it over the line. And that is that. There is 12 minutes 42 left in the quarter. And the umpire throws back in. It's one of those ball. Oh, there's got to be a free kick there. I think Goldstein was dragged down. Yeah, they both fell over on top of each other, but yeah. Goldstein's going to have it. He's kicked it back to Redmond. He's going to play on. Kicks it to Pryor. Pryor out wide to Laverde. And Laverde's going to kick it long down the wing to the contest. McMahon spoils and Collins wraps it up, and that'll be a ball up. Pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you. Balls it up, and Flanders got it out to Noble. Ooh, Humphrey ends up with it. But it was a bit of an awkward contest there for the Suns. He was kind of pushing and tugging with the opponent. Anyway, our Hawley ends up with it just on the Bombers D50. As I just send a message. Witts had to get a free there. Goldstein was holding him. I think he has. Oh, never mind. It's gone. Well, it almost went out of bounds. Long has it just at the top of the Suns 50. Long kicks it into the pocket where the Suns are going to have a shot for goal through Ben Ainsworth. Ainsworth has 9 goals, 5 this year from set shots. Make that 9 goals, 6. He's actually kicked 20 goals for the year, but only 9 from set shots. Anyway, Redmond's out of the square. That means it's play on. Flanders gets their hands out to Ainsworth, who gets it off to Moyle. Jeffrey, who gives it to, I can't see. They've kicked it long into the Suns 50. Free kick, maybe? Yeah, I think Ben King I think he should have got a free kick. But anyways, Humphreys ended up with it, and he's going to have a shot for goal from not far out at all, probably about 10 metres out, I'd say. Oh, look at those babies carrying on, pushing and shoving. Honestly, I think they're a bit ridiculous. He's going to snap it. What the hell? He's not far out at all, but I suppose You got to do what works for you as he kicks the goal. 7-6, 48 to 139, 9 minutes, 37 left in the second quarter. Yeah, my new setup is so much better. Who is my viewer? If you're viewing right now, chuck in the comments. I want to know who you are, because I really appreciate your view. So the sub for the Bombers, Reece Unwin has come on and Guelphy's gone off. Yeah, he must have not passed the concussion test. Anyway, Davies has it. They're going to drive it inside 50. The Suns are. Reed, he's going to go the Nana, but he's kicked it down Laverde's throat in the goal square for the Suns. But Laverde, the Bombers, has it. He's going to kick it out wide towards the boundary, and Dersma takes the mark. Dersma plays on. I thought he played on. Umpire didn't call it. Wow. Anyway, he's kicked long down the line. Collins had a piece of it. Kako comes crushing through, and it's a Kako free kick. I don't know what for. But he's played on, and he's gone to... Yeah, Mac Andrew had a piece of that for the Suns because the Bombers have turned it over. Noble has it, hands to... I can't see... He kicks it long down to Ben Long, who has a good piece of it. I think it's just hit the post. Suns almost had a goal there. 55 to 9. The Bombers need to do something here. Play on. Ooh. Noble has it. What are they doing? Oh, the Suns free kick. It's gone to Mac Andrew. Peter Wright must have done something I didn't see. But Mac Andrew has it on the wing for the Suns in their forward half. He's set it up for King, who's going to run and jump at it. Goldstein punches. Durham's trying. Eventually got a kick away. It was a great tackle. Witts has gone across to 40. Jeffrey, who's gone in. And Ben Long's just done a little side step, let his opponent run straight through him. And he's held his position well, and he's taken one of the best marks. Well, not really the best, but it was a pretty clever mark. And he is going to go around the corner, I think. He's got one goal tonight. He's heading up for a snap around the corner. From about 45 out. It's really high. I don't think he's got enough oomph on it. Bombers managed to punch it over the line. Thanks to the fist of Blackenston. Roberts is going to kick it in for the Bombers. Play on. He's out of the square. Gives it to Shield. Roberts is going to run past. Shield's going to dish him off the hands. Roberts is going to go running through the middle. No, he's not. He's going to kick it. But it's a great kick. Easy 50-meter kick. McMahon jumps at it. And I reckon that's going to be a ball up. I was holding the ball. Witts got him. Who's that? I think that's Flanders' mark. He's going to drive it inside. A few Suns there, but they managed to get it over the line for a boundary throw-in. So it was Will Powell that laid that tackle back there for the free kick that Witts took. And the Suns have got a goal. So it's now 9862 to 139, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check the score. I think we'll add the score back. Add the score back to our stage here. There we go. Got a score now. Yeah, 62 to 9. Bombers have some real problems. As I will just text someone. Nathan Turner gets us back underway with the bounce. Suns are going to clear it through Davies, who's got a massive contact. I think I'll read that about 20 touches of the ball there, but mark it. Robert gets the hand. Reggie Crash, so Shield has it, and he's kicked it. McGrath somehow ends up with it. Williamson umpire had to duck. McGrath's kicked it long. Spoils come from everywhere. Powell gets caught, but manages to get the hands away. The Suns are out here. Oh, just overshot the handball. Ommer's going to spin back around, and Dersman's going to kick it back inside 50. No, he's not. He's going to give off the hands to Merritt. He's going to center it to Langford, who takes the mark. Takes the mark over Fiorini. It was a great set-up kick from Zach Merritt after he received the hands from Dersma Xavier. All right. So Langford's going to line up from about 35 metres out. And kick looks good. Bombs now move to 2 goals, 3. 2 goals, 3, 15 to the Suns, 9-8-62. It's a step back for the Bombers, but I'm not sure they got this. I think the Suns are going to run away. Gee, it's a hot midfield battle in there. Ooh, bit of bumping there. Al Hawley. Shield runs onto it and marks it. Powell's jumping up and down on the mark like a clown. Shield sends it in. And Bombers marked. Bombers might get another one here through Jai Menzie. And if this goes through, the Bombers have got 2 in a row and could slowly be starting to claw their way back in this. Anyways, Menzie, he's got the goal, and the Bombers have 2 in a row. 9-8-62, Suns leads 3-3-21 Bombers. So if the Suns win this, they will be playing in a elimination final against Fremantle at Optus Stadium on Saturday. And the Bulldogs will finish 9th and miss the finals. Which, to sum it up, they are a 9th place team, the Bulldogs. Gee, on my screen, they're just showing all the uncontracted Bombers for next year. Wow, they got a few. Anyway, Bombers win the clearance. Langford crushes the pack, almost takes a chest mark. Ewan off to Jeffrey, off to Noble, off to... Oh, he's overshot the handball, Noble. It's gone right over his teammate's head and out of bounds. It's not going to be insufficient intent because I don't think that's what he meant. But it went right over Lockie Weller's head. Well, Noble's just grabbing at his hamstring, I see. That's not good for the Suns. He seems to be walking okay now, but that's okay. Yeah, he's just under the Zaki Merritt pressure. He's just fucked the handball. They're going to have a ball up after the throw-in. And ball goes up. Goldstein and Witts go at it. McGrath for the Bombers wins the clearance, kicks it inside 50 for them. Punches come from everywhere for the Suns. Noble's got it. Hands off to Weller, who fumbles. Dersma toe pokes it. The Suns get it back. Rioli kicks it across to Andrew, and the Suns are going to go out wide. Andrew goes, oh, that's a shit kick. It's gone on McMahon, and McMahon shanked it. He missed. If they'd gone through, the Bombers would have had the last three. Anyways, that was a real shank. But Noble kicks it to Euland. Euland's going to kick it long down the line. To the contest. I'm tired. And they're going to caress the ball out of bounds. Ooh, excuse me. Weller's going, oh, that's a dangerous tackle, I think. Nope, not called. Weller got dumped on the ground. These umpires are a bit loose tonight. Noble's kicked it. Yeah, Noble's kicked it to Roberts. Gets it out to Blackiston. And Roberts is tackled over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in 1 minute 59. So just under 2 minutes left on the clock in the second quarter. We've got a boundary throw in. Suns are up by 40 points, 9-8-62 to 3-4-22. Yeah, just under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter as the boundary umpire throws it back in. Witts grabs it out of the ruck, gets it off to Rao. Rao's going to keep goal, I think. Or he ran a bit. But anyways, he shanked it. Oh no. This is not a good sign. Todd Goldstein has gone down. I think he's done his shoulder. Oh, that's not good for the old man. He tried to tackle Witts after Witts grabbed it out of the ruck. Dersma also looks a bit sore. Oh, they're all getting to Todd Goldstein. This is not looking good for him. I think his shoulder is cooked. Oh, well. If this happens to be the last game he plays, well, he's had a wonderful career, Todd Goldstein. I'm pretty sure he has the most ever hit-outs. He has the most ever hit-outs by any ruckman in their career, which is the stat you want to lead as a ruckman. Obviously, he played all those years at North before going to the Bombers. Have a career, Todd Goldstein, if this is your last game. Anyways. Ooh. We got a free kick. Andrew tunneled into and Angus Clark. Angus Clark just had his head... Well, no, Mac Andrew pretty much just jumped on top of his head. So, big Angus Clark's going to get a free here for high contact. A minute 12... Yeah, Angus Clark's going off the ground. Anyway, the ball's going back in to the Bombers 50. Bombers have played some nice footy these last few minutes. Anyway, Rioli for the Suns ends up with it. Must have thought he heard a whistle but kept going. Roberts, that was a throw. Come on, Suns end up with it. through Powell to Noble to Davies to Weller, and Weller's tackled over the boundary line. And there's a little bit of heat in this one. Rowell ends up with it for the Suns, kicks it, and Reed marks. Reed plays on, goes all the way out to... Anderson's down. Anderson is down for the Bombers, but for the Suns. But Butterick has it, so that's okay. Yeah, Anderson's just gone down in a Redmond tackle. Nevertheless, Butterick has it after that. Runners play from the Suns. Butterick's going to kick off the siren for goal. Anderson's a bit sore. I think the siren's gone now. Gee, the Suns would like this to go through. Butterick winds up and misses. It'll be halftime. The Suns lead 9-10, 64 to 3-4, 22. And I think we'll wrap up the stream there. That'll be that then. Cheers, guys.